Hey guys, you just made it to the Whale Meese & Co.
Yeah.
This is my perspective, or to you, Whale Moose Reed's perspective. This is the distraction technique. You see that breach charge on the window? This is what it is. You put a breach charge on a window, then go to a different window, or door, or whatever. Once you blow up that breach charge, like so, the enemy gets distracted and goes to that window. Like so. I just mowed that guy down because of this. He didn't even see me because he thought I was at that other window. We won here because of that. Obviously I didn't get the final kill, but I did contribute to that. Here it is in action again. There's my breach charge. So I go around, I thought the doorway was there, but it's obviously not. I find the doorway, go over there. This guy gets killed in front of me, so there's obviously someone there. I blew up that wall to distract him. He actually didn't fall for that distraction, but he ran away from it. When he was running away, I did kill him. Because he ran away from the distraction, I got him. My next strategy is to not scan enemies while on offense. Well, don't scan them at the beginning of the game. If you scan them at the beginning of the game, they start looking for your drone and try to shoot you. If you don't scan them, then they won't look at you and they'll try to reinforce the walls and put up barriers and stuff. So if you don't scan them, you can get a pretty good hiding spot. Right here, I just got onto that suitcase in the middle of the hostage room. I go back into the drone to show you that I haven't got shot, and there you go. Tip number 3. This may be the most obvious thing you'll ever think of, but it works so good. Tip number 3 is breaching from the roof. This works well with any operator, but you can really make it work well with Blackbeard. I'm doing terrace hunt right now because my Wi-Fi was down, but this strategy works just perfectly on multiplayer. If you breach from the roof above them, everyone's looking at the doors and walls to see where they'll breach from. But if you breach from the roof, then they will not see it coming. You can just spray them down. If you breach from an upper floor, they can come up from behind you, but if you breach from the roof like I did, they will not be able to touch you from behind. It's really fun. Later on in this video, I get a suicide bomber to come up from beneath me. It's really funny because he cannot even blow up. Here he is now, the suicide bomber. As you can see, he's just down there. He does shoot me, but that's not his main goal. The suicide bomber eventually leaves to try to find a spot to get to me, but because I'm on the roof, he cannot get to me. This is an advantage of being on the roof and breaching from the roof in terrace hunts. The only con about breaching from the roof is at first glance it's kind of hard to see inside because it's dark in there. But now I drop in because the room is all cleared. First defensive tip, spawn on the top floor. The reasoning behind this is so you don't use a reinforcement on the roof. You can use it on the walls to get maximum reinforced walls. Tip number 2 for defense is roaming. You only roam after they're done with their drones, because if you go out while they're droning, then they can just spot you and they know what you're gonna do. So go out after they're done with being in their drones. Once you're roaming, if you don't know what roaming is, you just ditch the objective and go out. They don't expect this, so you can just come up behind them. As you can see, there's a guy right there. Because of my awful aim, I don't get him, but roaming could have got you that kill. I do follow this guy up the stairs, and I do get a kill from it. I do lose some damage because of my awful aim, but roaming does get you kills, and it really does help. It is a great defensive strategy. It's pretty risky, but it's worth it. As you can see, there's a guy right here. Because of my awful aim, I don't get him right away. I do get him, like you can see, but did lose some damage here. Another good thing about roaming is you're not trapped in one room. You're not packed in a corner. And again, roaming gets you kills. Tip 3 for defense. Use destructible walls to your advantage. Also use pulse. As you can see, I saw a guy right there, threw my pulse, and I shot through the destructible wall to get him. Guys, thank you so much for watching my offensive and defensive tips. Please like if you liked and subscribe for more content. This has been Whale Moose & Co. This is Whale Moose Reed signing off.